Good morning, everybody. Let's get this party started. How about this? There's my flags of valor that I have hanging on the wall. I love this flag. It was made by veterans, and I can't really figure out how to make it show up good behind me, but it hangs on the wall beside me. Anyway, I'm going to put my little phone where it goes, and we'll get this party started. You know, it's the 4th of July, and it's always a big week. From a child, we always had lots of fun on the 4th of July. It was our way of, and it all started on the 3rd of July with all the guys getting out to huge barbecue grills. There would be pigs and pork shoulders and all kinds of stuff being cooked. One of my favorite things to cook was barbecue chicken. Love barbecue chicken. Corn on the cob. Yummy, yummy, yummy. And potato salad. And I didn't know how to make baked beans back then, but now I have the best recipe for baked beans you'll ever put in your mouth. I love my baked beans. And, you know, it's a day to celebrate with friends and family, but we've got to be aware that, you know, fireworks are fun to watch, but they scare our critters. And for some reason, Tulip has gotten scared of that noise of something being. She wasn't scared last year. She was too little. But she's scared this year. And we will see. We will see how things go. We may open up the basement door and let the dogs. We have a visitor dog with us. Molly's here, and Tulip has had a great time with Molly. It looks like we're going to be getting another dog soon because Tulip misses Loki. But be aware that your children, your fur babies, and your children may be scared of the noises of fireworks. We had some neighbors shooting fireworks off over the weekend, and Tulip didn't like it. So put on some sound for them in the house. Put them in either in a bathroom or in the basement where they can get away from the noise and not be so scared. We used to have a blue tick hound dog that was terrified. I mean, absolutely terrified of fireworks. And I would just take her down into Robert's office in the basement and turn on some music down there for her so she couldn't hear. But they can feel the vibration. So be aware that dogs are scared. Don't let them outside because they could run like crazy. I forgot to turn off. Anyway, that's my 4th of July. Now, warning for our pets and our critters. Now, my cooking is almost done. I've got to do my corn on the cob, and my chicken is marinating. We got brats too. Yes, vets do suffer from PTSD, but they can reason as well that it's fireworks. But my grandfather, he had PTSD, and he didn't like fireworks. He didn't even like thunder. Yep, so be aware. Don't, your dogs need to be protected. Feather dusters should be back in next week in stock. Yep. We got sunshine today. We had rain yesterday. We got about an inch of rain, which makes it good for fireworks. And from our house, we can see the fireworks in town. And we had a tree cut this past year, so it should be a wonderful, wonderful day. One of the things I like to do is read a book by Bill O'Reilly called Killing England, that is about the history of our Revolutionary War. We had a Revolutionary War battle fought in Cowpens, not far from me. Yes, in South Carolina. They're in Kings Mountain. So North Carolina was one of the original 13 colonies. So your children need to know why we celebrate this. And it's 243 years since our Declaration of Independence. And people that are my age remember our bicentennial. And I think the celebration in D.C. is going to be huge today. And I just want us to all know why we celebrate the 4th of July. Because that's the day that our founders signed off on declaring their independence from King George. So everybody, have a fun day today. I'm not going to keep this long because, you graduated high school in 70. I graduated in 74. So keep in mind, we got our new mini calendar and our big calendar. And they come as a package if you want to get them that way. If not, you can get them separately. We have our Swish and Swipe package, which is our habit of the month. Our Swish and Swipe package is $19.95. You're not ever going to find it at that great price. And then I'll be back this afternoon. And did you all see Liz's video that she did with the pink rags, taking off her eye makeup and rinsing them out? It's a cute little video. So everybody, and also Scott Adams told me about this new website this morning, and I want to tell you about it. It's called BitChute, BitChute.com. Go check that out and look for Fly Lady, not the Fly Lady, just Fly Lady, and subscribe to my new channel on there. It's another video, a place to put videos in the event that something were to happen to our YouTube channel and our Facebook channel. So everybody, go check it out. The more subscribers you get, you don't have to pay for it. And they wouldn't let me make a channel up because I don't have any subscribers yet. I just did it. So it's just plain Fly Lady at BitChute. Go to BitChute, and check that out. And have some fun today. Get out there and go see a parade or watch a parade on TV. There are going to be lots of things to watch and see, and get out there and enjoy. Enjoy today. It's a celebration of our independence. And if you haven't read my essay this morning, go do it. It's a essay I wrote several years ago, but it stands true today. So declare your independence. Independence from the chaos, the can't have anyone over syndrome in your life, to just have a wonderful time today. And we're going to watch the fireworks from the back deck. And I'm going to watch the fireworks in Washington. The fireworks that got donated. What a wonderful gesture that company did, donating our 4th of July fireworks. So y'all have a good day. I will talk to all of you later. Spell it again. Okay, B-I-T, like BitChute. C-H-U-T-E. I just did a search and found it and signed up. Can you speak on how to journal something? How to journal. You speak on how to journal. Well, here's journaling. That's a private thing. But I keep a notebook by my chair all the time to write everything on. It's a little spiral notebook, and I buy 10 or 12 of them at a time, and I write everything down on that notebook. And that way I can look back at the notebook and find anything I need. But it's not really journaling. It's just keeping up with what I'm doing. As far as journaling goes, having one place to write everything is good. But your calendar is a good place to keep up with things as well because it has big spaces. But that's not journaling. Journaling is pouring your heart out. See the big spaces? Yep. This is a good place to keep up with notes. But journaling is a private thing. Kind of like a diary. I just got through reading a book about North Korea, and people didn't dare write things down. They just didn't dare write it down because they were afraid somebody would find it. So that's hard. That's really hard. We are so blessed. After reading this book about North Korea, we are so blessed to live, those of you who do live in the United States, in this country. This is the most amazing country in the world. We have freedoms that other people don't even know exist. Can you share your granddad's barbecue sauce recipe sometime? I'd have to find it, but it's a vinegar and ketchup based sauce, and it's pretty hot. What book about North Korea? I just finished a book called Nothing to Envy, and I can't think of the author's name, but I just finished that book, and I wanted to know more, so I've gotten another book to read today. You just have no clue how the North Korean people have suffered for the last 60 years. No clue. We are blessed. We're blessed. So I'll try to find Granddaddy's recipe for barbecue sauce. But it makes a lot, and it has a lot of vinegar, and it has a bottle of ketchup, and it has cayenne pepper, and all kinds of good stuff in it. How about your baked beans? Okay, I'll tell you my baked beans. Take a package of bacon. I like about 2 pounds of bacon, according to how many you're making, but 2 pounds of bacon, and while it's cold, I cut it up into little slices, and I put it in a big pan with tall sides because I don't like stuff splattering on my stove. Yeah, I try to make things easier for myself. That's an essay right there. You know things are going to splatter, put things in a tall pan. And I use my pasta pot for that, or my Dutch oven. And then I cook the bacon and get it good and crispy. And then I add onions to it. Chop up some onions and put an onion in it. If you're making a big batch for 10 or 12 people, you might need 2 onions. Recipes on our website. And then add some ketchup, a couple of cups, squeeze a whole bottle in. I don't care what you do. Just get some ketchup in there, add a little mustard, just about a tablespoon of mustard, and then some Worcestershire sauce and some brown sugar. Put some brown sugar. I put the brown sugar in after the onions have cooked and get the sugar dissolved. And it's about 3/4 of a cup or a cup, whatever, however, you just have to judge it. Stir it all up. Let it simmer for a little bit. When it's got the sugar in it, it sticks, so you need to keep it on low heat. And then I take my big cans of pork and beans. I like Van de Kamp's or Campbell's, either one. And I drain the liquid off the top. So I take the lid and drain the liquid off the top and put the beans, because you made this sauce for the beans, and you don't want somebody else's sauce polluting your beans. Put the beans in there. And there you have it. And then you can bake them in your crock pot or bake them in the oven. But whatever you do, they're really good. It's like eating dessert. I made an apple pie yesterday too. I used the recipe in my Better Homes and Gardens cookbook. Best recipe in the world. You cut up your apples, peel your apples, slice your apples, have a cup of sugar, a couple of tablespoons of flour in the sugar, stir it up, add a teaspoon of I like a lot of cinnamon, so I used a tablespoon of cinnamon in mine, and stir it all up. Coat your apples in all that, dot it with butter, put it in the pie shell, put another pie shell on top, cook it at 350. Yes, polluting your beans with, you don't want that other sauce in there, because my sauce is a whole lot better. It's one of my favorite cookbooks. So folks, have a great 4th of July. I cooked cauliflower yesterday while I was boiling my potatoes. I steamed some cauliflower on top of my potatoes so I can make me some potato salad. I need to boil eggs and get my corn ready and get my chicken ready to go on the grill. So I think I'll start cooking about 3 o'clock this afternoon is my plan. About 3 o'clock. Yep, that's pretty much it. The recipe's on my website. It's real easy. I've sent it out already this past week. So folks, y'all have a great day. Have fun, and sit back and I'm going to make a punch too, a wonderful punch. The ladies, it's kind of like a sangria punch without the alcohol. So I'm using orange juice and lemon juice and lime juice and lemonade, and I'm going to melt some jellies that a lady at the Chinese restaurant gave us the other day, a big tub of jellies, different kinds of jellies. So I'm going to melt those and stir them into the punch. How'd you do the cauliflower? I put the steamer on top of the boiling water for the potatoes, and it just steamed the cauliflower, and it was cut up into pieces. So now I'm going to just use the same sauce that I put on my potatoes on my cauliflower. And so I'll have faux potato salad. Yep, I like pickle relish, and I've got dill pickle relish, not sweet pickle relish. And I'm going to cook some eggs for our angeled eggs, and we're going to have a good day in the neighborhood. I'm telling you, it's going to be fun, because there's nothing says 4th of July like picnic food. I've also got some brats to cook, but I don't know if I'm going to cook them yet. I've never done potatoes in a pressure cooker. I like dill relish. Yep. Well, yeah, it looks like Facebook is fixed today. I love you all. I will see you at 3 o'clock. I will see you at 3 o'clock. And we'll be back here. I'll get the grill started. Maybe I'll show you what I'm cooking. I love you all. I will see you later.